So yes, I totaled my new car 15 minutes after buying it. So my name is Sean. I have a YouTube channel, Seanbeingsean, that you're watching right now. And I have a 2007 Infiniti G35 6-speed manual transmission. Which, if you know a lot about the G35s, you know they're not exactly easy to find. So I do really love my car and it's really special to me. But it is a killer on gas. So I drive about 30 minutes, a little bit more, to school every day, and I found out that, you know, I was getting really terrible gas mileage. They're rated at just about 19 miles a gallon city. Plus you're never really going to get the number they give you, so let's make it 17. And then I like to drive fast, so let's put it at 15 or 14 even. So, all in all, I wasn't getting great gas mileage. I like to drive around just for the heck of it, as a lot of us car guys do. And so I had a plan. My friend was getting rid of, he had a really old Honda. It's a 1996 Honda Civic Coupe. I'll show a picture of it here. And it wasn't pretty, but it worked fine. The car drove and stuff. So I was going to buy it, and I had every intention of driving it to school and driving it when I just drive around at night if I, you know, didn't need to drive in the Infiniti. So the day came around. He came and picked me up with a friend of his, and we drove over to a title place, and we did the title transfer. Obviously, insurance, license, paid way too much because he did gift it to me. And I wanted to try to make the price lower, so obviously I didn't need to pay taxes if I was just doing it as a gift, which it really was. And yeah, so we did all that. It did come out to $174, which I think is ridiculous just for a new license plate. But whatever, Brimmers, do your thing. So we didn't have the car right there. We were driving my friend's car to the place, and then they took me back to my friend's house where the car was, and I proceeded to drive home. On my way back to his car, which was at his house, after doing all the title stuff, I decided it was going to be a good idea to give my insurance company a call. So I gave him a call, left a message. It was a little after 4. No, they close at 4 on Tuesdays or Thursdays or something like that, which it was. So they closed at 4 and I left a message. Then I was on my way home and I was thinking about all things I was going to do to this car. I was going to have fun with it. First thing I need to do is get a new steering wheel cover because it was Eagles and I don't like the Eagles. So I was on my way to AutoZone to get that and to get some rubber hangers to put the muffler back on so it wasn't as obnoxious of a racer. And I was thinking about that. I was on one highway, which was an overpass, turning left to go onto the highway towards my house. And what happened was the lanes that were coming forward that I was trying to turn left across, I didn't have the green arrow anymore. And the lady that was in the lane coming the other direction stopped, and she waved me on, and she was like, "Go, it's clear." And the sun was literally right like above her. I couldn't really see what was going on. I could just tell that she waved, but the sun was really bright, and it was that low that the visor didn't help, and I didn't have sunglasses on me since it wasn't in my car. And so I went to make the turn, and there was actually another lane to that lady's right, to my left, that was a straight lane. I didn't know there was a straight lane right there. I thought she was in the straight lane. And we hit. So legally, you guys probably know whose fault it is, but I'm not going to say anything. But, yeah, so came across, it hit the front left of his car. He had a 2009 Toyota RAV4, hit the front of my Honda Civic, and it's completely totaled. So completely totaled. We were spinning around, or I spun around a little bit. He drove to the side of the road, obviously, to do what you do after an accident. And obviously he was real upset with me, as he should be. I would be upset too. And the thing was, the front end of this car is destroyed. There's no front bumper. Both the headlights are completely demolished. I can see the frame is bent in every which way. There's coolant everywhere. Probably doesn't even have a radiator anymore. And I turned it. She fired right back up. You can't kill a Honda if you try. I'm not a big Honda fanboy, but they're definitely the most reliable car out there. And I just moved it to the side eventually. Tried to talk to him. He didn't even acknowledge me. He just he looked forward and completely just pretended I wasn't even talking. Cop showed up. Cop was polite, but he was just doing his job. He wasn't overly nice. He said he was nice for not giving me a citation for not having insurance, but that's BS, because insurance was a person, and I'd already talked to my insurance company about getting this car, and then I'd already called them telling them to put in effect, so that really shouldn't have been a problem, but he was making it seem like it was going to be. But yeah, that was literally on my way home from getting this new car, completely totaled. But at least I am not hurt, and at least that's what my family and my friend's family say. That's what's important. And I still have a car, so it wasn't my really nice car, but I do feel really bad for wrecking my friend's car, because I was eventually going to give it back to him. I'll make that work with him somehow. We're good friends, so I bet we can make it work. But yeah, I thought I was going to be making a video on having a new car, getting a new car, you know, trying to make it seem nicer than it was when you see a Civic. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see my channel, which is mostly Infiniti G35 related stuff, check it out. Please help me out by subscribing. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers by February 20th or I lose AdSense funding. Check out my other videos. I just did a 717 Rewind, which is a compilation of videos from Street Speed 717, Guitarmageddon Z01, and some other channels in that area. Please give this video a thumbs up. Tell me about your accident story in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm just Sean. Just being me. Just be you.
Stop fussing, it's me.